We start here with a busy stretch of road in between Schenectady and Saratoga counties, which could be getting a makeover. The State Department of Transportation wanting to do away with the Rexford Bridge and build a brand new one connecting Niskayuna with the hamlet in the town of Clifton Park. But before anything moves forward, the DOT is still listening to public opinion. Craig Smith was at tonight's first hearing, and he's now live in the studio. Craig, what have you learned about it?
Well, Dora, this would cost about $25 million. No start date yet, no duration predicted. The DOT says they don't even have the money yet, nor even the design approval, nor a final call on what kind of bridge it'll be. The project manager says it's likely it will look like the Crescent Bridge between Colony and Half Moon. And he says it will cut travel time through two intersections by 1/3. It's a 48-year-old bridge that's too costly to maintain, says the DOT. Better to build a new one, they say. And while they're at it, improve the intersection of 146 and Riverview in Rexford, partly by adding another through lane for northbound traffic. Throw in a roundabout on the Niskayuna side, and the project manager says the bridge will work with 3 lanes, 1 northbound and 2 southbound.
We did look at 4 lanes, and we looked at it quite hard. We determined that would cause us a budget and a schedule problem, and we didn't think that we could fund it in the time frame that we wanted to get to.
Is it fair to estimate a 4th lane would add roughly 25% of the cost of the bridge?
Yeah, I think that probably would be fair, you know. But you also have to take into account we'd also have to do the 4 lanes all the way between the 2 intersections. And that would add to the procedural problems. We would probably have to do an environmental impact statement then.
The crowd came mostly from Clifton Park, Rexford, and Niskayuna, and some have their doubts.
You're going to create a big traffic bottleneck, and the snowplows won't even be able to get there to do anything.
You can fiddle with this road all you want, and in 10 years you have the same problem. Put another bridge across the river, and you'll solve your problem.
Big money is going into these roundabouts. The priority, we need a 4-lane bridge there. We could use another bridge between Route 9 and the Northway. I mean, there's a lot more big federal money coming down, and everything's about these roundabouts.
There are always some people who don't like them no matter what.
But this fellow's contention seems to be that somewhere there's somebody who has an interest in building roundabouts, and the state is accommodating that. I
really don't know anything about that. I think that the reason that we build roundabouts is that we think they're safer and they're more cost effective.
That bridge sees 22,000 vehicles a day, and they say there will be room on that bridge for bicycles and pedestrians. The design approval could come in a couple of months. Construction wouldn't be until next year at the earliest, and when that's going on, the existing bridge will stay open. Filkins says it might go to 1 lane at times for about an hour at a time. The local fire department is concerned. One of the assistant chiefs there tells me it might reduce response times because they'll have to close one local road. Could reduce the time by less than a minute, he says, but in an emergency, every second counts. Craig Smith, CBS 6 News.